a spouse whose sexual urge is very high, and he or she is complaining that you cannot meet up to his or her expectations, then you should have a rethink. If you are a man and your wife is telling you to go and take drugs so you can meet up with her sexual urge, have a rethink. In every action, there are results, there are consequences. By the time you start taking this drug, don't you think there's going to be side effects? Don't you think it will damage your system? On the spiritual aspect of it, don't you think you might open the door for the devil to come in and tempt you? Maybe your sexual urge was 80%. Due to the drug that you started taking, it might just increase to 100. So by that time, tell me, will you be able to control it? What will you do when temptation comes? Will you be able to overcome it? Don't you think that it may attract evil spirits? Don't you think it may attract spirit of lust? That by the time it increases more than what it used to be, and you are not able to control it, then you are in trouble. You are bound to face trouble from the devil. That's why you will see men, they start having extramarital affairs. They start keeping girlfriends, side chicks, and so on and so forth. Some, they start sleeping. It now escalates to the extent of sleeping with their wife's sister or their house help or even their daughter. Now, on the other hand, as a woman, you know that your husband is complaining that you cannot satisfy him well. Have you also have a rethink that when you start doing all what he asks you to do, including the styles, the sexual styles and all of that, telling you to take drugs also, just to meet up with his expectation, just to meet up with his sexual urge. Have you ever thought that it will affect your spiritual life, your spiritual walk with God? When you start doing it, maybe you were at 80%, 70%, before you started doing it, your sexual urge was at this level. But since you began practicing new styles, taking drugs and so on, it now increases to 100. Can you handle it? Don't you think you will open the door for the devil to come and tempt you? By the time it goes out of control, have you ever thought about this? This is why I said, accept the way your spouse is. This is why I said godliness with contentment is great gain. That's what the Bible says in 1 Timothy 6 verse 6. Be contented with your spouse. for the devil to come in. Because by the time it goes out of control, when you start taking drugs, you start practicing all sorts of styles, all sorts of activities, you know, when it goes out of control, you can't. Before you realize anything, you will find out that you have messed up big time. This is why you hear a mother, a wife, having extramarital affairs. This is when you will hear a mother, a wife, sleeping with the husband's brother, keeping a male friend outside marriage. These are the results. These are the side effects. So it's better to maintain the way you are. Husband, wife, accept yourselves the way you are. Don't go and start practicing things, doing things that you know you can't maintain, you can't control in the end. That is working for A, is working for Mr. B, working for Mrs. B. It doesn't mean it will work for you till the end. Okay? If you know your body, you know your system, you can't take it, don't involve yourself. And before you want to start taking drugs just to satisfy your spouse's sexual urge, have a rethink. Okay? Think about the consequences I've just mentioned. This is just the bitter truth you need to know. Okay? Don't give the enemy the chance to destroy your own. If you used to be a faithful woman, don't go and start something that you will regret. If you used to be a faithful man, don't go and do something you will regret in the end. Don't go and do something that will invite evil spirit. Because I said before, people with high sexual urge are not ordinary people. Believe it or not. So it's better to be contented with your spouse. He that has ear, let him hear what the Holy Spirit say.